Melody Shari's decision to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville shocked fans around the world. When she made that one bold statement, it felt like the end of an era. But what many didn't realize was that her departure wasn't just the end of a reality TV career, it marked a new chapter in her life. This was an emotional farewell that took a lot of thought, struggle, and pain behind the scenes. And for years, Melody had captivated audiences with her strength, her resilience, and her unapologetic authenticity. Viewers watched as she navigated love, betrayal, heartbreak, and triumph. Yet, despite her strength, there was a darker side to her fame that she could no longer ignore. Melody's decision to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville was not made in a moment of anger or bitterness. It wasn't an impulsive reaction to the drama she faced on screen. No, this was a decision that had been brewing for a long time, one that involved countless sleepless nights, personal struggles, and deep emotional turmoil. Melody had always been strong. She had built an empire through her authenticity and her journey, but even the strongest of people have their limits. For Melody, the very show that once gave her a platform to inspire others had become a source of pain, negativity, and relentless criticism. At first, Melody thought she could handle the hate. She believed it was just part of the process, something every successful person goes through. She brushed off the online trolls and the public judgments as part of the job. After all, no one gets to the top without facing some kind of criticism, right? But what Melody didn't expect was that the hate would come from the very people she trusted the most, people she once called friends, and even those who claimed to support her. It wasn't just about the decisions she made or the things she did on the show. No, the criticism became personal. They attacked her character, questioned her integrity, and painted her as someone she wasn't. They scrutinized every move, judged every word, and twisted every emotion to fit their narrative. And what made it even worse was that this hate wasn't just coming from faceless strangers online. It came from people she trusted. This is the part of Melody's story that many don't see. While the cameras captured the drama and the struggle, what they didn't show was the toll it took on her mentally, emotionally, and physically. Despite all of this, Melody didn't want to quit. She didn't want to walk away from something she had worked so hard to build. She fought to stay strong. She told herself that she couldn't give up because people were depending on her. She wanted to keep inspiring and uplifting others, but no matter how hard she tried, the negativity kept coming, and it started to take its toll. The more Melody tried to rise above the drama, the harder they tried to bring her down. They painted her as difficult, dramatic, and ungrateful. They even twisted her narrative to make her the villain. This is where Melody's true strength showed. Despite the relentless negativity, she continued to show up. She continued to share her truth and fight for her dreams, but there was one thing they underestimated: her resilience. Melody realized that the real battle wasn't just about the show or the fans. It wasn't just about the critics or the drama. It was about something much deeper. It was about choosing herself. Melody reached a point where she realized that staying in an environment that no longer served her was not worth it. She was sacrificing her peace, her happiness, and her mental health for something that was becoming toxic. And as hard as it was, she made the decision to walk away. But here's where it gets truly inspiring. Melody didn't leave the show in anger or bitterness. She didn't try to expose the people who hurt her or get revenge on those who betrayed her. No, Melody chose to leave with grace, dignity, and a heart full of gratitude. She thanked her fans for their unwavering support and even expressed thanks to her critics for making her stronger. Melody showed the world that leaving wasn't about giving up, it was about letting go. Letting go of a toxic situation, letting go of negativity, and choosing to protect her peace. What makes Melody's story stand out is that it's not just about walking away from a reality TV show, it's about reclaiming her power. She understood that no amount of fame, success, or recognition was worth losing herself. She made the hardest decision of her life to walk away. But she didn't do it with regrets. She did it to protect everything she held dear: her mental health, her integrity, and her happiness. And what makes this even more remarkable is that Melody isn't just walking away, she's rising above. Melody's future is looking brighter than ever before. She's moving forward with bigger dreams, bolder visions, and a spirit that cannot be broken. She's stepping into a new chapter of her life, one that's free from the negativity, drama, and hate that had been following her for so long. Melody is choosing to write her own story on her own terms, without apologies and without regrets. One of the most powerful things about Melody's departure from Love and Marriage Huntsville is the way she's handling the challenges that come with it. She's not just surviving, she's thriving. She's using everything she's been through as fuel for her journey forward. Melody is showing the world that no matter how much negativity you face, no matter how many people try to tear you down, you can still rise above it with strength, dignity, and grace. It's easy to look at someone like Melody and think that she has it all together. After all, she's built a career, she's an inspiration to many, and she's a role model to so many women out there. But the truth is, Melody's journey hasn't been easy. She's faced more criticism, betrayal, and pain than most people could ever imagine, and yet through it all, she's continued to rise, she's continued to share her truth, continued to inspire others, and continue to fight for her dreams. What makes Melody's story truly remarkable is her ability to turn pain into power. Every attack, every criticism, and every moment of betrayal has only made her stronger. She's shown that it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get up. She's used the hate and negativity that came her way as motivation to continue moving forward. She's shown the world that even in the face of adversity, you can still choose to rise. Now, as Melody steps into this new chapter of her life, she's reclaiming her narrative. She's taking back control of her story. She's no longer allowing others to define her. She's no longer letting the negativity and hate dictate her worth. Melody has learned that strength doesn't come from staying in toxic situations. It comes from having the courage to walk away, to protect yourself, and to choose peace over drama. In the end, Melody's story is one of empowerment. It's about a woman who faced the worst of humanity, who was torn down by those she trusted, and who was relentlessly attacked by the public. But through it all, Melody stood tall. She didn't just survive the hate, she thrived in spite of it. She turned every attack into a lesson, every rumor into resilience, and every insult into inspiration. Melody Shari's story isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. And as she continues to rise, we'll be right there cheering her on. So, what can we learn from Melody's journey? It's simple. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how much negativity surrounds us, we have the power to rise. So, we have the power to choose ourselves. We have the power to take control of our narrative, to write our own story, and to live our lives on our own terms. Melody has shown us that strength isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up time and time again, no matter how many times we're knocked down. Melody Shari didn't just leave Love and Marriage Huntsville. She walked away with grace, dignity, and an unbreakable spirit. She reclaimed her power, took control of her narrative, and proved that no amount of hate or negativity can stop a woman who knows her worth. She's not just surviving, she's thriving. And her story is far from over. It's only just begun, and the future is looking brighter than ever before. Melody Shari is a true example of resilience, strength, and grace, and she's showing the world that no matter how much hate comes your way, you can always rise above it.